Alright, howdy everyone. So, um, there is a lot, and I mean a fucking lot of map work that needs to happen. So, rather than working on the Seagrave, I'm going to provide the second option that I did in the vote on Discord in today's stream. And we're going to do unfortunately, the more boring side of it, the map work and development. And we have a huge issue that I need to resolve. I want to redo the traffic lights. Every sidewalk corner needs to be redone. And I have to get rid of all of these signs and adjust them as needed. So, and they are on just about every single corner. So that is going to be quite the challenge. So, unfortunately, I have to get rid of the signs. And I don't really want to do that because it was a pain in the ass putting them and the traffic lights everywhere else. And then I'm going to do some adjustments to the street lights and try and space them out a little bit more evenly on each block. And those streetlights have not been placed on the other streets at all. So they're only exclusively on this section of the avenue. They only go up to, yeah, about that far. And then they're gone. So there is a shit ton of work that needs to get done. And this is why I said that it was going to be very boring and very annoying map work in the poll on Discord. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? OBS just took a crap on itself for a sec. Okay, yeah, we're working. So, I've got two one-way signs. I only need one. And then we have a do not enter sign on the next block. Cool. That's all I need. Yeah, better traffic management is going to be very necessary. So, that's going to be fun. So, typically New York City has a lot less how would I word this? Their traffic light system is strange in my opinion. So, yeah, that's what we have to deal with today. So I need like one of each type of intersection. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. And this one. And this one. And group them together so I have them. And everything else is going to go. Alright, now I have about one of everything. Now, this is in the secondary save, so the regular map is going to be just fine. So that is always a plus. So now we have to fill in and redo these corner sections. Gap. There we go. Well, yeah, I do need music, but either way, if it's copyrighted or not, I'm still gonna get fucking claims because YouTube's garbage. Also, I have not set up a Twitch account, so, and I like YouTube because then it saves my streams afterward. Okay, so this stuff is special over here because the other side of the street is Central Park, so the street doesn't continue, so there's no two more corners on that side. So in this case, then we're only going to focus on these two. And I need to figure out... What is this? 300 by 476. What is it, 316? I would think. I'm just going to try it. No, too short. $346. Nope. $352. Still no. $358. $360. Maybe $364. Okay, that looks good. So now I can duplicate them more efficiently. If we can actually get each corner here. And look at how much better it makes it look. Like, look, you see you have the rounded corners, right? All that have the indent for walking. Then you have these. And you fucking clip these corners very easily because they're squared. So it helps. It helps for driving and it helps for the aesthetic. So multi-purpose. You look more gay, Will. Although I'm not worried about this street back here because this street is only like a kind of placeholder because there's going to be more stuff later on. Alright, so now that I've worked my way up to this area, now I have to work my way down the map. What do you mean moving heads? If you're going to put one of those fucking mouse cursor follow scripts that no. Alright, so we've gotten here now. We're at Rescue 1's station. I should remember to duplicate them before I move them. That'd be smart. Oh. Will and his meeting center lights, everybody. Oh yeah, this section of the map is special. So I'm not going to proceed past this street at the Empire State Building. So now we have to get rid of all the corners. And then we're going to replace them. There's going to be a very high probability that I'm going to miss corners, but it will be okay because they will be reported to me by the people who have access to the game. Or I'll just notice them when I come across them, so we'll be okay. If there's missing corners, you saw the stream, you know the reason why. Actually, hold on a second. Boom. Now I just got rid of all of them, I believe. Or not. With the walls of Central Park as well. Will with this is exactly what I told you about Will just messed up Central Park, everybody. He made Central Park go past the sidewalk. Okay, all the corners should be gone now. So, yeah, Will just messed up all of Central Park. Now that the entire park is floating, kind of, and extends over the sidewalk with grass going through the wall. That's fine. Let's just move on then. Your landscaper ain't doing a good job. Yeah, Jamie, you're already in here. So, I'm actually being pretty smart and organizing things inside of the workspace. So that is a plus. What? What are you guys on about, Jamie and Will? What type of integer are you talking about me concatenating? I'm not going to worry about the Times Square stuff yet because this is even more challenging because it has sharper points with angled intersections. Leg coming out of Will. Oh boy. It's getting real in the chat, everybody. So yeah, the new shading in game, you can see the shadows of the buildings a lot better, as you can see here. How it's like a perfect kind of copy of what you would kind of expect when the sun is coming from that direction. Responding to Discord messages. Hang on, folks. Best thing to do is be communicating with developers, because they are also working on the game and looking for projects that they can do. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be the boring map work, where we have to replace the corners, make new traffic lights, and poles for street lights, which is actually going to be better, because I plan on putting labels for the street names, so then we'll actually be able to tell where you are, and let's say for law enforcement, if you're doing a roleplay police chase in the early access game, you can then give out locations a lot easier. Because recently we've been just making up the street names. So we're going to make our lives more efficient here by doing 2 streets at a time. Just need to remember the measurement that I used. All right, 364. That's the number that we need to remember. As we see here, Will messing with Central Park, making the grass go through the wall again. Blig, as for player list, I don't think there will be. Just because I don't like the new Roblox default player list, number one. And number two, you don't really want to know who people are unless you're directly next to them. So, like, you can't get the ID of somebody from, like, halfway across the map, basically. So that way it's a little bit more realistic in terms of how you figure out who somebody is. So you don't just have, like, a general name to go off of unless you take ID. Okay, so this is all good except for here. There's still a lot of ifs and unknowns when it comes to the departments and how they're going to run in terms of the game. Because it really depends on the type of GUI capabilities that we can give them, what type of tools, and everything like that. So there's still a lot of unknowns and ifs. It all depends on how things manage to work out as we move forward. All right, so the numbers that we need to remember are 364 and 628. So I'm going to head to my office and book and pin that. Okay. I'm trying to find my grouped ones. What the fuck do you mean? Oh god. What is Will doing? Why? We're releasing this game in the summer, Will. Why is there snow? Okay, and then we need the larger section for the main roads. Okay, so then we can work our way back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing Alaska to NYC. Please wear your damn boots and snowshoes. If you're that person, wear fucking Calvin Klein knee boots and bitch about how cold it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, this is the smaller section. So the measurement here is not the same. So we're going to be trying a couple different numbers until we get to the point. All right, so this one is only 100 less at 528. Then we can do our regular stuff again. So, yeah, this is the work that we have to do in order to improve the map, make sure everything's good, and yeah. Fun stuff. Very fun. Not really. But yeah, the corners and the intersections look so much better when they have the rounded edges. And because they have the rounded edges, that caused the signs to be off as well as the street posts. So that is why we need to redo the traffic lights. And that as well is that these need to be changed in order to better match the more actual realistic style that they have. Because most of the time there isn't like straight on traffic lights. Sometimes they'll have intersections like this, right? And then they'll throw one pole that has the traffic light that goes on an angle into like this part of the intersection, not even all the way into the center, and then just faces one way, and that will be like the only traffic light. It's stupid. Okay, so we still have the major intersections. I'm just gonna do a little sweep of the avenues. Try and find any ones that are not that don't have their corners. Is this one group? Okay, we'll keep note of that one. Just do a little sweep here, figuring out which ones are missing corners on the areas that I've gotten to so far. Still have up to the main avenues. So I've done the areas between Central Park and the Empire State Building. Still going through the avenues, trying to find any ones that we missed that I have skipped over. Obviously the main ones. right. And then we're going to go up to... Okay, so I'd say just overall in general, we've gotten them all. So now that I have this one over here, yeah, I remember this now. Here's where the intersections are a little bit weird. I told you, Will. Told you it wasn't a good idea. No, you can't move it because it's literally against the sidewalk. If you move it, then you'll be cutting into the sidewalk. You have to leave the sidewalks open. And I need wide sidewalks around Central Park because you never know. What if I put in a metro system? I need some room for that. I don't even think these sidewalks are anywhere near wide enough for me to implement that, but fuck it. Damn, if we got Blig, Will, and Jamie on the map at the same time, it's probably the busiest that this map has been in a very long time. And here's one of New York's biggest problems is in real life is that these two intersections, major intersections, right, are direct fucking next to each other. That's some of the biggest problems with cities is that if you have traffic lights and intersections that are right next to each other with no time to space out the traffic or whatever, then that kills the amount that you can hold. Oh, shit. I did not duplicate it. But that's fine, because this is an easy fix. Alright, I thought this intersection was going to be the tricky one, but it's not. That helps me so much. Alright, so we should have the major intersections, the crossroads. Is that all good? Everyone tell Jamie to make sure that everything is good in scripting. Alright, so yeah. And for those people that say that there's no buildings in the map, there is, but they're very spaced out. So you have this one over here across the street from the Empire State Building, based off of a real building, which is also across the street from the Empire State Building in real life. There's a building that Jamie made back here. And then there's a building that Sam made all the way. Hang on, let's try and get there a little bit faster. All the way over here. So yeah. And then the stations and the high rises, which you can easily spot out. Although I have gotten asked if Engine 54 Ladder 4 station over here is the only one in game because they didn't see the other ones down the streets. Yeah, there's Rescue 1 and Ladder 24. And they're all 2 blocks apart from each other. I'm not even kidding. Ready? You have Ladder 24, 1 block, Rescue 1, 1 block, Engine 54 Ladder 4. So yeah, just because the size of the map is condensed versus what the actual scale of Manhattan is in real life, that's going to happen. Are you on the wrong... I don't know what the wrong team create is. Because this is the development one. I don't think you have access to the main one. I don't think anybody should. Because that one is not for development progress. Okay, so I want to redo these streetlights. That's what I want to do, but I don't know if I want to do it at this very second. Okay, so because I was doing like a group and move method for this section of the map from here back, these ones are all together. So I'm going to have to separate them into their categories and then get to them afterward. So I'm not going to worry about going past the Empire State Building for now. Only for now. So don't kill me over that. Give me a second, Blake. I'm going to add Blake to the place. We have. I think I just have to find the settings because fucking Roblox keeps moving shit. Uh, Blake, I think you actually are on here. Yeah, you are. Okay, so in about 1 hour, we've replaced the majority of the sidewalk corners at intersections. So that's cool. This is what happens when you label stuff, and that boosts efficiency. Holy shit, Blake, what kind of fucking GPU do you have that you loaded in that fast? So one of the things that needs to happen here is I want to figure out the height. So I'm going to work on the new streetlight base off of the map for a second. But I will steal one of my poles. He's moving stuff in the back. What is he doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I want this to be the height of just under 3.5. Alright, actually that's perfect in total. That is good. Alright, and then this will be the base. And we're going to change this to metal while we're here. So as you can see, we have tapered edges where it goes in as it moves up. So the easy way to do that is to take wedges and negate it that way. Same thing as building fire trucks. How wide do we want the pole itself to be? About 1.2. I don't know why that's weird. I actually think, yeah, it's 1.2 including the rings. So I'm guessing that it's 1 overall. So right now we're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Just trying to make sure that all the sizes for these wedges are the same. I don't want there to be anything that looks slightly off. So I'm going to pull them off the block for a second and individually examine each one just to ensure that the measurement is correct. They should all be 1.9, 3.3, and 0.4. Alright. So the longer side is 3.3. So we're going to make that 3.5. Oh, wait, no, that's the height. Okay. This one's 1.9. So now we're going to make it 2. Alright, so we need to go up and out. So 3.3 times 2 is 6.6, and 0.4 times 2 is 0.8. And here's when the magic happens. Now we have a angled piece. And we're going to go up to the original height of the pole that I had made before, which is 32.9. Which is starting from the ground, question mark? Starting from off the base. So let's just make it 40 from the ground. I think that may have been what I was originally going for. Or not. Yeah, that's a pretty substantial height difference. So right about there, I'd say is good. Then we need to make the rings. So I'm just going to get approximate positioning for them because clearly these poles have been changed in some way. Actually, wait, hang on. Because they have some strange measurements. Alright, there we go. I'm being pinged somewhere. Whomst. Oh, it's Bloxlink. 2 fucking hours after I said verify all. Now it's being scanned. Okay. Bloxlink is 11 out of 10. Alright, so I'm not really worried about these wires here that I have made. And I guess I might need to redo these. As much as I really, 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 really don't want to. What game is this, he asks. Check the description, I respond. Will, what type of invite is that? There's one in the description. Okay, so we're almost there. And I think I may have to restart that. So I'm going to make multiple poles. So that way I can take one and then delete a part of it. And then boom. Then I can have all kinds of different angles. So this is going to look a little bit weird, but it will be fixed when it's placed into its position. Alright. So now we have to do each pole. Bruh. Alright. No, we need Commando Jamie. The fuck is this gay ass looking shit? Ew. European PD. Boy, if you don't get that gay ass shit out of here, I swear to God. Yes, I know that uniforms and laws are very different, but European PD still have the big gay. What the f- No, that's even more fucking gay. What is no, not Mano County. Oh god, no. No. We gotta get rid of that shit right now. Oh my god. No, 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 Mano County. Mano County have the big gay. Wait, wait, wait. What do you mean it's not European? UK left the EU. Okay. The European Union. Listen, I may be an American, but I know this. The European Union is just a collaborative group of European countries, right? That conversate amongst each other and basically are like all friendly with each other and all that, right? Um so just because they're talking so that they can maintain peace and everything like that. But just because the country is not in the European Union doesn't mean that they're not in the continent of Europe. The UK is still in the continent of Europe. Just because they're not in the European Union does not mean that they are not a part of Europe. Okay, but yeah, they are European. Just because UK left the EU doesn't mean that they're not part of the continent of Europe. They are still European. Learn geography, everybody. Oh yes, Fire Marshal Blig. Oh god. What the fuck? This is like what 2012 fucking maps look like. Where they just throw decals everywhere. Way to ruin it, devs. Although, to be honest, this looks like some sort of advertisement or, the face is just. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is making a street post for a traffic light. And I'm making it on as many angles that I'll believe I'll need. So I have one for every 45-degree difference of value. So, and then once I put it where it needs to be, I can get rid of any of the other ones surrounding it. So for example, I could take this and only keep this section if I wanted to. Just so that I can make this more universal, and I won't have as many problems if I duplicate it and then rotate it and then try and reposition it back. Oh boy. Then the cycle repeats. So, for those of you wondering, this is usually what I have to sit here for so many hours each day doing. Just sitting here, placing parts, typically in silence, just to get in focus and make sure I'm doing everything right. Although I usually try and get music. Oh my fucking god. Why the fuck did you change the entire fucking skybox to Mano County? Along with the sun and moon. Alright, one more on this round, and then we have another section. Right now, this kind of looks like an inside-out umbrella. Uh, wait. Did Blig publish the map? I sure as hell hope he didn't. At least to the other game. I really wish I could time lapse this, but this is a live stream, so that doesn't exactly work. Yes, indeed. Very productive development. Not really. Alright, so then I'm going to union these together. Because this is going to be the base. Alright, so we're building each direction of arms and then putting them together. And moving them out of the way so I can get the next one, and then we're going to put them all back. And then I may need to do the same thing for the fucking street light. Okay. So that's about as far as I'm going to do for today, at least during the stream. Because I don't want to bore you guys with me doing that. Okay, now the decal spammers are not here. So that is good. And I think I definitely want to desync the traffic lights. Oh god, why are there mano fucking stickers everywhere? Never mind, we have to do a fucking cleanup now. Because they put Mano County shit on all my buildings. I need to get that gay ass shit out of here. Alright, so a decent amount of the boring map work that I have completed today. We still have to worry about the street light that I'm coming up with right now. So right now it looks very strange, but once I'm done, what's going to happen is most of these aren't going to be here, except one. So it's going to look more like that in the end. Or there's also a possibility that you might have something like, hang on. There's also the possibility that you might have something like, let's say, like maybe that, for example, where you might have two of them. So, yeah. Yes, Will, I know who it was. It's a pretty interesting pattern going on over here. Okay. And the way that I have this set up is that I can resize any of these ends if I need to. So, yes, that is good. And then the street signs are going to be put on the base. And those can easily be moved and shifted around. Alright, so I'm a little tired of this, of the map work. And I've gotten a good set of stuff done in this stream. So, do some more Seagrave development, or maybe a new building, I guess. And then I'll make a new stream that you guys can join from here. So that way we can keep those two separate. So let me know. We can do more fire truck development, or try and work on a new building or station. Okay, we're a little bit split right now. We have Seagrave and new station. So I was on Google Maps earlier looking at Ladder 2's station, and the building is actually a lot more complex than I thought, once again. Because not only is it a police department and a fire station connected together, but it's also a bunch of businesses, and it takes up, like, it would take up this entire section and go wrap around to one of the streets. So yeah. Unless we want to do map expansion as well, which is kind of a little iffy. So that's the thing, Will. I can't take a break from deving because a lot of other people don't get a lot of stuff done. And if the map is to be released in the summer, we're a little tight on time. So I'm going to keep developing. All right, so I'm going to put a poll in the Discord announcements probably, where I can do more Seagrave development, build a station or another building, and then southern map expansions. Because if we can expand the map, we can get into Greenwich Village, and then Squad 18 will have their station put in. And we might have the other trucks like Ladder 8 coming in, and then we'll get closer and closer to being able to put in 10 house into the game. So I'm going to put a poll in the Discord, and then we're probably going to wait about 10-15 minutes for the results to be done. And then I will send a link to the new stream in both the Discord and this chat, and we will do it that way. Okay, so the vote is up. If you are in the Discord, then please vote. And I think it's going to be a pretty close one for the Seagrave and the station / building. That's my general perception of guess or what's going on. Ooh. Station took over. We're only a minute in, though. I'm going to give it maybe 5 to 10 minutes before the results come in. So, to occupy time, let's find something to do. Also, announcement to anybody who has purchased access to the game. Do join the game, and whenever you can, to receive a badge that says that you have played in early access. Because what I plan on doing is using, if you have that badge, to give you certain perks moving forward in the future as the actual game comes out. So that way you guys can be recognized for supporting the group, number one, and you guys can get special perks for being here as long as you have. Wow, the results have drastically changed in the poll. There's only one vote for the spare Seagrave, 4 votes for new building, and 4 votes for map expansions. I'm not counting the 1 on each because that's just me putting down the general reactions so that people can add them. I have a headache and Poke's voice is like Bob Ross, relaxing. Thank you, Jersey. We still are only 3 minutes into the vote, and we have a tie on two of the options. So we really need more people to vote and space that out. Oh, we got another one on 2 for the new station. And then the real question will be is that if the station vote wins, then what station would we be making? Comment in the stream chat. All right. Okay, sure. I'll answer that question. What stations do we have? So let's go to the important buildings and stations card on the Trello. Just a reminder that anybody can see the Trello. Okay, so we have NYPD Midtown North, the 17th and FDNY Ladder 2 Engine 8. I don't really know if we want to do Lower Manhattan stuff. Because if we did Lower Manhattan stuff, we would have Engine 4, Ladder 15, Engine 7, Ladder 1, and Ladder 8, and Engine 65. So those would be the station options. So I'm going to tag everybody again and tell them to fucking vote. I know I tag everybody a lot in the station or in the Discord. All right, so I'm going to list them in the chat. Don't talk until I finish listing them. Ready? All right, so for Midtown, highest priority is Midtown, and they will be added into the game sooner because that's the focus of the map. Ready? So, uh, Hang on, don't talk yet until I finish listing them. And it's still just as close as it was when I tagged everyone. All right, so hmm. Oh. Oh. I forgot ladder 25. Okay, now you can start saying which ones. I also have a list of Manhattan units and stations, which I got from NYC. I scanned that document with my printer too. So I have a PDF of it. Yeah, the vote is 7-5. So I guess it's most likely going to be the station. So please comment in the stream chat which one of the list that I have put over there. And Engine 4 Ladder 15 station also includes the high rise that sits on top of it. I'm gonna be remaking this building that I have of it. And that one is very personal to me because that was also the first and last station that I've seen in New York City right now. So when I first went to New York City to take a trip there, I saw. I went there and we arrived and I saw that station. That was the first one that I encountered when I arrived, and then the second trip that I did the year after. Also the first one that I encountered, and also the last one, both trips, because we took the ferry to go there, and yeah. So I'm kind of liking the Engine 4 Ladder 15 idea. The only issue, though, is that it would not be implemented into the game for a very long time. Yes, it does come with Decon 4. Special Ops Command Truck, which I have not made yet because I believe it's still a Mac. I haven't gotten to the Mac cabs yet. Like, if we did Ladder 25, that would have, I believe, Collapse Rescue 1 is there. And Ladder 25 would get put into the game really quickly because they're on, I believe, one of the upper sides. I'm going to say upper west side. Just going off the top of my head. We have Squad 18 jersey. All right, so I'm gonna go with those three stations: Engine 4, Ladder 15, Ladder 2, Engine 8, and Engine 4, Ladder 15, Ladder 2, Engine 8, and Ladder 25. So those three are gonna be the choices. Or Will can just make a straw poll that has all of them that I list. Oh, come on. Yeah, Majestrium lives down the street from Ladder 25, so he constantly gets them on camera. We could probably make like his building. That'd be really cool, and like make a Roblox version of him. That would be a little Easter egg. That would be awesome. Just put like Majestrium fucking on his balcony watching with a camera, waiting for Ladder 25 to go down the street. Well, now I don't know what the results of the straw poll are. Everybody's gonna make me do the hard one. Also, why did you separate Ladder 2, Engine 8, and Battalion 8 and the 17th Precinct? They're in the same building, so I have to build them together. So technically that would be 4 votes. 4 votes for them, okay. Okay. So I guess that's the, I guess that's gonna be the pick. So yeah, the ones that I'm focused on are Midtown North and the 17th. I believe Police NYC, their V4 map is Midtown South. So I don't really want to put the same station that they have, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, Midtown North runs Times Square, and they are the ones that have the substation, which is in Times Square. And then the 17th patrols, I believe, the more western side. So those are the major ones. And I'm guessing that that's going to be the result, is Ladder 2, Engine 8, Battalion 8. So I'm going to steal one of the buildings for a second. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to see the sunset in this game. Actually, maybe. While I set up the other place. Alright, is everybody ready for the new stream? I'm going to be sending the link in the Discord. Then I'm going to end this one. And there's all the lights on. Alright, so I'm going to exit out of that and publish the game just to be on the safe side.